real students must work very hard
And enjoy it.
and must
Yes.
rest also very
Yes.
hard.
That is
So that's
true.
why no need to study all the time.
Yes.
You have to have rest. Your brain also must change your activity.
Yes.
That's why
Sure.
today I will wait you.
Okay.
Okay.
Jump
So
on
muscles of
it.
neck, this one, and this one, they are divided into three groups. Three groups of muscles. Superficial first, middle second, and deep third. Superficial muscles contains just two. First muscle, this one, is called sternocleidomastoideus muscle. Sternum, because it starts from the sternum, cleido from clavicle, and goes to the mastoid process behind the ear. Same muscle is visible here on this poster, and on this side is another muscle which lies more superficial than sternocleidomastoideus, and this muscle is the most superficial. It's called musculus platysma. So there are two muscles of superficial group. Ronak, which one?
This one is
This one and this one. Very good names. Musculus super,
clavicle,
clavicle, scapula,
Sternocleidomastoida and platysma.
and platysma. Very easy. Platysma and sternocleidomastoideus muscle. This one. Then deep group. Deep group is subdivided into two subgroups, and borderline between them is this bone, which is called hyoid bone. So all muscles of middle group are divided into two subgroups. Infrahyoid muscles means muscles which lie below the hyoid bone, and suprahyoid muscles which lie above.
Above the hyoid bone.
There are four muscles in each group. Which muscle belongs to the infrahyoid group? First of all, the most superficial muscle is this one, which goes from the sternum to the hyoid bone, musculus sternohyoideus. Deeper, what number 7, is muscle which goes from the sternum to the thyroid cartilage of the larynx. It is called musculus sternothyroideus. From the thyroid cartilage to the hyoid bone goes another muscle which is much smaller. It is like direct continuation of previous one, is musculus thyrohyoideus.
Thyrohyoideus, sternocleidomastoida.
And last one, this muscle which passes obliquely from the scapula to the hyoid bone is called musculus omohyoideus. Same muscle is here, omohyoideus. And you can see that omohyoideus muscle has intersection. It has tendon just in the center of the muscle, which separates full muscle into two bellies. Superior belly of omohyoid muscle and inferior belly. So once again there are four muscles. First one, sternohyoideus, sternothyroideus up to here, then thyrohyoideus and omohyoideus.
Oh my god.
Well, suprahyoid muscles. Also there are four of them, but we can see only three. First muscle is this one. It goes from the stellate process to the hyoid bone, musculus stylohyoideus. A little bit deeper, number 2 and 3 is muscle which also consists of two bellies. It is called musculus digastricus. Digastric muscle which has anterior belly number 3 and posterior belly number 2. And last muscle which is visible here is this one, number 4, which starts from internal surface of the mandibular and goes medially like that, and fused together with contralateral muscle. This muscle is called musculus miliohyoideus, miliohyoid muscle, and this number 5 is the place of junction of two muscles, which is called rapha. Rapha means sutura, suture, like we suture two muscles in one. And now, when one muscle fused with another on the floor of the oral cavity, they form diaphragma oris, means floor of the oral cavity. Last muscle, which is not visible, it lies above miliohyoid muscle, above, that's why it is not visible from below, only from above, from the oral cavity. And this muscle goes from the chin to the hyoid bone. It is called musculus geniohyoideus. But it is not visible here, it lies in the mouth, inside. Well, next, deep muscles. Deep muscles of neck also are divided into two groups. Muscles which are closer to the spine, to the vertebral column, medial muscles, and lateral muscles. There are three lateral muscles. 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, and 3. They are called scalenus muscles. Anterior scalenus muscle, middle scalenus muscle, and posterior scalenus muscle. And here also anterior, middle, and posterior scalenus muscles. Then medial muscles. There are 4 of them. 4. First one, which passes along the cervical part of the vertebral column, musculus longus colli. Second, it goes also from the vertebral column but goes up to the skull, musculus longus capitis. And 2 rectus capitis muscle, 1 and 2. Musculus rectus capitis anterior and musculus rectus capitis lateralis. Lateral muscles. That is all. These are all muscles. Few words about topography. Between muscles, we can distinguish 2 spaces. All the spaces on the neck are divided into 2 parts. Interfascial spaces, spaces between fascia, and intermuscular spaces. On these charts, we can find intermuscular spaces. One of them is visible here, between anterior scalenus muscle and middle scalenus muscle. This space logically is called interscalenus space, spantium interscalenum. Another space is located here in front of musculus scalenus anterior from one side and this musculus sternohyoidus from another side. This space is called spatium antescalenum. Ante means in front of scalenus muscle. So there are 2 intermuscular spaces. And finally here we can distinguish triangles of the neck. So muscles of the neck, they intersect one another and they form triangles. First triangle, look, this one. It is formed by inferior belly of omohyoidus muscle, then posterior margin of sternocleidomastoid muscle and clavicle. This triangle is called trigonum omoclaviculare. You have to know borders of all triangles and their contents. Now I will show you only these triangles. Next one is here. Trigonum, which is formed posterior margin of sternocleidomastoid muscle, then posterior belly of omohyoidal muscle, and lateral margin of trapezius